To the rooftop.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm fighting. Oh, no. Don't wait, Daddy!
Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Super Desperation Radio. Wow, Gibby, you are gigantic. Did you scoot up real quick? Did you like eat a mushroom?
Yeah, I actually did.
You just ate a mushroom and you grew like, 10 times bigger. Well, we'll try to fix that later on. But man, what a year. What a weekend, really. Jeez. That's really what we're here for.
There's still like a month and a half left.
I know. I've been saying that all day. Like, this has been a crazy year, and we still have a month and a half left on the schedule for just about everything other than Tekken. Still got E-League, still got CPT, still got
finished. Oh, geez, I am huge. What the hell is this? E-League finished.
E-League finished?
Yeah, for Injustice, right?
Oh wow, that was quicker than I expected.
Yeah, it wasn't the same scope.
Oh, it wasn't the same structure? Okay.
Yeah.
That would do it. All right.
It was much smaller, like half the size, maybe a bit less.
I'll be honest, most like everybody else, I probably only woke up when they had that special announcement. That we'll get into after this next topic, though, because I actually just got back from Tekken World Finals in the lovely city of San Francisco, which I live in. And like when I say I just got back, I literally got back because the venue was across the street from my job. So I literally just slept at my job all night and then came back home today. There's like no point in going home.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
I mean,
it was actually pretty cool for doing video editing and then going to the venue, then going back to your office to do editing and then go back to the venue and you're like, okay, cool, and then you realize it's 12:30 at past midnight and you're like, my office doesn't have a bed. And really, the only thing it really does have that's comfortable is the space underneath my desk. So, got a nice little floor nap for about 6 hours, and then the security guard kicked me awake.
Thought you were a bum?
Doubt it, yeah.
I'd have thought you were a bum.
Yeah, no, seriously, man. Found the best place in the spot to sleep. But I did also find the best place in the building of the Metreon to watch Tekken World Finals and watch some amazing matches in Tekken 7, and as well as get my hands on Dragon Ball FighterZ and Geese in Tekken 7. But as far as the actual tournament goes, you got to watch it a little bit at home. Everybody at home got to watch it a little bit. Or the whole thing, rather. Insanity!
It was nuts. So I didn't get to watch it from home. I actually was watching it from my phone, which is something I never do. I was out having lunch, and holy crap! Like while I'm eating, I'm watching. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
And on the way back home, I was still watching. I'm walking back home, and I'm walking and watching. It was great.
It was. I wanted to say it was certainly like one of those. It was a weird situation where I didn't know exactly what was going on, but it was just such raw, intense entertainment that I was entertained. I felt like I was watching a gladiatorial exposition. It doesn't matter which one. We're both the same.
You were VIP. There you go.
I was VIP.
That's what he's trying to say.
I'm VIP. I got a really nice big screen TV, but I started picking up the little things as it was going along. But like you said, it was just haymakers all day. It felt like. Yeah,
it was. I was losing my shit for all the Jimmy matches in that pool. Oh man, that's about the time I got home.
What a run, man!
So in his pool, I was losing my shit. I just started smashing everything on my table, and I was like, oh man. I was just looking at everything. I'm like, oh shit, I just fucked everything up.
Oh dude, do you know who was pissed? Because when Jimmy cracked top 8, Andy Lamb was rare show of emotion, just hulking up. I've always seen Andy angry twice, and one of the times he was kind of hammered, so it doesn't really count. But he was he was intense, man. Like, he might as well have been up there playing. Andy Lamb is the proprietor of 8 Arc Sticks, a.k.a. Kwamba USA. So he's a huge Tekken head. He played since the OG days and whatnot. And Jimmy's one of his boys. And so he's up there cheering for him. And then Jimmy has that heartbreaking loss in top 8 in losers. And, like, Andy didn't want to talk to anybody after that, you know? I don't even think they looked at each other.
That broke everyone's heart, not just Andy.
Yeah.
So many people were rooting for him, and
it's interesting because he had to win, I think, every match to get in there. Like, there was no matches. He had gotten to the point where he could not lose a set. That's what they told us. And he managed to pull it off. He managed to win every match that he played. I think they meant match because they said every set, and I know he definitely lost a set and still got in the top 8.
He lost one set.
Yeah,
and then after that he won
every match. Yeah, but there's just something to be said about physical endurance and gas in fighting games, especially when you run out of gas, you don't get it back sometimes, you know. And the way Jimmy was playing up there, the way Mr. Naps was playing up there in the top 8 losers match, he just looked like he ran out of gas, man. Like, Andy's over there shouting like, dude, wake the fuck up. What's wrong with you? And he just couldn't, man. He couldn't get right. So, heartbreaking to see him go out like that. But at the same time, very inspiring to see how he clinched it. Definitely a highlight match.
Yeah. Another, or not another, but a big shocker for me was Anakin not making it to top 8. I genuinely expected him to just at least get out of his pool, at least make it up, and he didn't. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah,
that's unfortunate. A lot of people were like kind of shocked by his performance there that weekend, but then again, it's like, you know, it's the best in the world, and so anybody in there could somebody's got to lose, you know. And everybody can't win, and I'm sure everybody's like, wow, I can't believe that this person didn't make it out of pools. I'm like, well, that's the nature of this finals tournament, you know. 2 people can't make it out of every pool. Well, actually, I guess they can, but 4 people can't make it out.
Yeah, they kind of can, but no.
Not every 2 people in the pool.
But yeah, to his credit, he did lose in the pool where Tishimon was.
Tishimon, dude.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but he did pretty well in the tournament. Kind of sort of won it. Won it for Italy. Yeah,
basically, man. It kind of freaking jumped out of there like a fish out of water real quick. And I mean, I don't know a lot of these players. I just was, you know, kind of digging the crowd's reaction, but the reaction to Tishumon was like, oh man, this is Little Mac, you know, this is the underdog. At least that's how they were acting to it.
Yeah, talking to a lot of people throughout the year. I worked a couple Tekken Tour events, and pretty much everyone told me about him, and the joke was that, yeah, it's a Japanese player, but he's in Italy because he's a cheater. And I was like,
wait. Did he move to Italy for this?
Yeah, and no, I'm sorry, it wasn't for this. He actually was there.
No, I figured that's too meta.
Yeah, he reps Europe, and I guess he's proud to do it, and that's cool.
That's great, yeah.
I didn't realize it wasn't I didn't realize people were messing around until way later. I'm like, oh, okay, I got you. I got you. And then when I heard the name, I'm like, Tishumon, what the hell? Kind of Pokemon you wipe your ass with? What kind of name is this?
I mean, not yesterday, man. Nobody could wipe their ass with him yesterday.
No, he wiped it.
Dude, everybody. Yeah, seriously. And then
everybody.
And then, of course, the guy you're going to be hearing about for a couple of months now, Q-Dons, with the straight disrespectful play style, making it all the way to grand finals, running it back, turning the sets around on Saint, who, boy.
So, for the record, I went to sleep before that, and then when I woke up, the first thing I did was watch it. I'm like, oh shit, he fucked him up.
Yeah, it was bad, man. Like, I have not seen a lot of people just get poo-pooed on like that, you know, in front of everybody, at least not in a long time. But Saint kind of got shitted on there, you know. No disrespect to him, he played as well as he could. No. But, you know, whenever Saint would get like a leg up on him, like a match, like Q-Don would just like slow down and just think, look at his, fix his sleeve, like, fix his watch, get a glass of water, wait for Hanzo Gonzo to bring him another bottle of water real quick so he can fill the glass up with the bottle. He wouldn't drink from the bottle. Like, this guy is a master of stalling for time. He's like, oh, I'll never drink water from a bottle. Got to put it in a glass first, and got to have the proper pour, so it's going to have a nice little pH balance, Don't want to drink that disturbed water. And by the time he's done doing all that and drinking the damn water, Saint's out of his head again.
It was nuts. Like, so everyone goes into these things assuming you're gonna get Saint JDCR final. I'm so very happy we didn't get that. And when I saw, when I woke up and I saw what was grand final, I genuinely thought it was gonna be Saint JDCR.
Nah, man.
And I looked at him like, what the hell? What happened?
The Fox Hunter, man. Fox Hunter Q-Dons.
Yeah, I watched them like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, it was so good.
I mean, just to see the way that Saint, you saw it, right? Where the Saint just like kind of had that look on his face where there was a point where he didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm. He had that bottle look on his face.
Yep.
Like, what the hell's happening? Bottle 2012.
2012 ball, yeah. I don't know what he looks like now.
Specify that.
I don't know what he looks like now because we haven't seen him in fucking 5 years, but yeah, like and it's always rough to watch that, but at the same time it's kind of cool to watch it in real time, and just to see Saint try to play in the mud, as I put it, with Q-Dons after that. It's fun. It's fun fighting game stuff. Where one player just abandons the play style. He's like, you know what? I can play dirty too. I can play like I don't give a shit, and we're gonna have a grand old time. And they did. Also freaking backpedaling a little bit. Shout outs to JDCR whipping out the Heihachi.
Yeah. He used.
That was actually his main. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was told that was his main.
From what I've been told before, input lag kind of fucks with them.
Really?
So I don't know, but hey, they announced they're gonna be fixing that thanks to the update to Unreal Engine 4.
Whew.
And that should be gone. Maybe we'll see more Heihachi in the future from JDCR.
I mean, if he can play Heihachi like that in lag, I imagine he's going to be almost like reborn in whatever latency exists in Unreal 4.1. But yeah, that was Tekken World Finals. Definitely giving that tournament 10 out of 10. Shoutouts to Bandai Namco for throwing a great event. Markman and Eris holding it down on commentary did a great job. Yeah. Just the event overall was just amazing. So hopefully next year they can just do it again, just as big, if not bigger, right? Mm-hmm. And then moving from that, I got to spend some time while there on Dragon Ball FighterZ, and a lot of people were asking me, and they're asking me now, was it the build with the Dragon Balls in it? And unfortunately, it was actually just the PAX West build, because I think that's the only thing that Bandai Namco headquarters has on hand there. They don't have any other builds available. The only other build that technically is available in America, but it's not, is the beta build, which is digital, Okay. So, yeah, we had to play on the PAX West build, which, it's not terrible. A lot of people who had never touched the game before got a chance to play it and see what all the rage was about. And, I talked to some of them, and they were, they were feeling it, man. Like, a lot of people were just like, I had no idea why you were being such a weeb about this game, but I kind of get it now,
Well,
like,
I mean, I still...
Well, you will never be impressed until, like, T-Zoc is back in KOF.
See, you understand.
Yeah.
Be so happy if that happens.
We're working on it, man. Believe me,
Oh yeah, I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes work. I tell SNK every time I talk to them, like, hey, fucking add this shit, do it. T-Zoc's needed.
See, that just makes Oda mess with you though, because then Oda's like, what is he talking about? We did add him. We added his tag team partner.
No, Oda never says that.
Oda says he added a tag team.
One day. He tells me one day.
He says one day. Oh, he actually. Okay, so officially, Oda says one day T-Zoc will be back in KOF, and he will oust this fraudulent King of Dinosaurs. Although at this point, they might as well form a tag team, because I think both of them have a place in your heart.
Yeah. I've grown fond of the King of Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
However, your Dragon Ball experience.
My Dragon Ball experience was cool. It was we got to do a little IRL stream. We were walking around the venue, watching people play matches. Got to go to the VIP section, which had such illustrious players such as Nakiel, Maximilian, Alex Myers, D1 of Smash fame was in there. And Perfect Legend was hanging out there too. So like we got a nice little collection of off-screen matches going on there. And, everybody was just having a good time. And, the one thing that I constantly talk about, whether I'm on Mount Paozu Arcade or just out and about with the guys, is just the fact that the positive energy surrounding Dragon Ball FighterZ is maybe not infectious, but it's undeniable, It's gotten to the point where I think people might even be a little upset that people are feeling so nice about it, and they make up stories in their heads about how you can't deny you can't talk about what's wrong with Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's not true at all. People are just feeling really good about it, Don't piss on the cloud. They know what's wrong with Dragon Ball FighterZ, and they like it anyway,
Yeah, the game does have, a lot of people pointed out that it feels like very basic, very simple. That's not a bad thing.
No.
It's genuinely good because that means anyone can pick it up and play. But I don't understand the purpose of trashing on it. Like, it makes no sense. There's absolutely no reason to trash the game.
I don't either. And like honestly, if people are just knee jerking in reaction to people just trying to bully them into saying good things about Dragon Ball FighterZ, that's not right either. Obviously, we don't want people in that community just telling people you're an idiot for not liking the game. That's ridiculous. But I mean, I don't see that shit happening, man. Like, I've never seen that happen. If it has, my bad. I apologize for diminishing anybody's experience, but I want everybody to really understand that, that we're trying to. I'm talking about the people who want to make a community out of this. Like, we're trying to make, like, a fresh start here for everybody. We want everybody to be included on this that wants to come in on the game, because it's not just going to be us, guys. That's the one thing we got to get ready for. And I was talking to Sajam about this yesterday. We are about to get a gigantic influx of 10-year-olds. We had so many kids there yesterday trying to check out Dragon Ball FighterZ, man. Like, just kids like 10 to 13. And one of those kids could be the next, Ogawa.
Damn.
Someone just devotes their life. Because, like, I was telling him, like, dude, like, all we need is, like, one casual to come in and enjoy it and find out that there's a deeper level of fighting games, and then he's one of us for life. And then you never know. He might end up being one of the best players ever. And we're going to get a lot of those year one. So the last thing we need to be doing is talking about who can and can't say what about X game. Beyond that, though, it was a great experience. I think everybody who got the chance to come out enjoyed the game. I mean, I literally didn't hear anything bad about it. I just only heard good things. The exhibition apparently went over pretty well. Like, we got to see everybody fight each other. Maximilian versus Sonic Fox. And, oh, man. I mean, is anybody surprised that Sonic Fox takes to games like water anymore?
They shouldn't be.
No, I know.
I say they shouldn't be, but he definitely lost at E-League, so that sucked. But he said he spent too much time on Marvel. He forgot to practice E-League stuff.
Oh, I mean, that's real. I mean, I don't know if he's ever really committed to multiple games the way he has this year. So that might be something that, I mean, I'm sure he can do it. If anybody can do it, it's him. I definitely see him being a multiple top 8 placer next year at EVO.
Okay, definitely see that happening.
Yeah. Rocket ship to the moon, baby.
Yeah, he won an Xbox One, Xbox One S. I'm sorry, and it seemed the entire event was all Microsoft consoles, right?
No, I think Tekken was on PS4.
Or I'm sorry, Dragon Ball portion.
Oh yeah, so the Dragon Ball portion was all on Xbox One consoles, which is something that's interesting to me. So obviously the betas, the closed betas were on Xbox One and PS4, right? So far, every public event has been on Xbox One, Microsoft systems, making people play on the D-pads. And, if you were disappointed by anybody playing last night on the stream, remember, they were playing on the Xbox One D-pads. So, they were not 100%. They just weren't at it. Not that would change the, the results at all in any of the matches. We don't know yet. But I know for a fact that because of this, a lot of people can't wait to play this game on stick. And as someone who's played the game on stick, I can tell you, it feels like if you're used to playing on stick, it feels a lot better. Like, it feels pretty natural. The extra inputs you got to do for, like, Super Dash and, Dragon Rush and whatnot, it becomes, like, pretty easy to make that happen, especially after you button config to your liking. So, definitely feels real.
So, you got Did you get to play anybody yesterday?
So in the IRL stream, you will catch me playing one match against Nakiel. It's 2 out of 3. That was the VIP setup, and he scrapes me up the first match. I did get in some pretty awesome blocks though, if I do say so myself. I got in some nice blocks against him, and he was just like, "Oh, like I gotta think with you, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then in the second match, it actually got really close. And the only thing that screwed it up was the fact that I went for the up forward during an air combo, and I got neutral jump, and everything whiffed. And like he even turned and looked at me, was like he wanted to pat me on the head or something. And I was just kill me, man. Just like get me out of here.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was fun though, man. I love playing Nakiel, and I love playing those guys. They were real fun. I got to play Alex Myers too. I was actually Alex Myers' first match in Dragon Ball FighterZ ever, and I tore his ass all alive, man. Like,
yeah, he didn't get into the beta. I forgot.
He did not get into beta. I guess. Yeah, he was sad, man. I wanted to help him out, but he was, got to hold that. It was his birthday, so we got to play. I gave him the birthday whooping.
That's good. He deserves it.
Oh yeah, totally.
I wasn't there to give it to him.
Man, we wish you were there. But we'll see you at Capcom Cup, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Like
10%
sure I'll be at
Oh no, not like this.
No, I should be there.
All right.
I just gotta get tickets, and by that I mean I gotta get someone to get me in.
All right.
So, the event was great. And speaking of tickets and getting in, it was $5 to get in.
$5 to get in. I hope they continue that trend.
$5 for general admission in San Francisco. That was downtown San Francisco, right?
In the Metreon.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
And then you got PSX, and that's what is it? $90 to get in?
Well, the ironic thing is, like, if PSX never had to deal with construction, it would legit be across the street from this venue.
But it still wouldn't be $5.
No, it wouldn't be $5 at all. It would be exponentially more.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were potentially going to TWF here yesterday, and then PSX is happening next week or next month across the street, you're like, oh shit, what a difference a month makes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a different kind of show too, because obviously PSX is infinitely bigger than Tekken World Finals for now. Because you never know.
For now,
we are growing. We are on TBS now. E-League is just completed.
We do have Cup Noodle as a sponsor.
We do
have a new character in the fighting game scene.
Oh yes, Cup Noodle.
Noctis,
Noctis, Lucius Fox, O'Hara.
Yeah, Lucius Fox. There you go. Noctis, Lucius, Sonic Fox. There we go.
Is that the case? He's gonna play that character too. Oh my god. So all right. I'm not one of those guys that's mad about Noctis being in the game. I'm like, whatever, man. They've obviously done crazier things with Namco games in the past. I mean, you got Spawn on the Xbox version of Soul Calibur 2. You got Link in the GameCube version. You got Heihachi in the PS2 version, and then you got Gone in Tekken 3. And it's like these guys do wacky stuff with their IPs and other people's IPs. So not entirely, upset or anything. I'm not upset at all, really. But man, like, you want to talk about people not knowing what to think. Like, I was in a section that, speechless was just only the way you could describe it, the reaction to it. People just like, oh.
Yeah, I've never... So it's weird. I've never seen such mixed responses.
Yeah.
For a character. Like, so I guess a lot of people haven't played 15. So they're like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Like, this is stupid to me.
How can it be stupid? Aren't you running through 15 right now?
Well, me personally, I don't really care. I'm not a big fan of the character. But like, cool, I guess it's gonna bring in a different crowd to Tekken.
Oh, for sure.
I am disappointed because you had fucking...
Here we go.
Yeah, then you had Geese.
Mm-hmm.
You have two crazy ass villains. You just throw in another villain. I saw someone say that they should have put in a Grappler Baki's dad.
Oh shit!
That would have been perfect. That would have been great. But I mean, the thing about this is it's more so like, hey, look, these are two huge IPs colliding. Tekken and Final Fantasy. This is big. And apparently Noctis was announced the same day Cloud was announced for Smash.
What?
Or like a few years ago, like 3 to 10 billion years ago, whenever Cloud was announced for Smash. That's
no way. I mean, we can look that up real quick. We can look that up real quick, but I mean, that would make sense. You know what would also make sense, and it was something that after I saw it happen, I was like, oh, well, this must be the Cup of Noodle connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's what everyone was saying. Like, oh, we should have seen the sign. We should have known. And I agree. Like, I'm like Cup Noodle at SCR. I'm like, oh yeah, so Cup Noodle sponsoring Tekken now, and they're sponsoring
Final Fantasy 15.
No, not only Final Fantasy 15. What's that other? Dissidia.
Oh, they're also in Dissidia. Okay.
I'm like, god damn it, this is stupid. I just walked away.
Dude, it was.
I didn't put two and two together. I'm one of the stupid people.
Well, I mean, I should have saw something like. I know that Cup of Noodle or Nissan was sponsoring the event, and that they needed probably some display, some on display. But dude, like, they actually had like almost a metric ton of Cup of Noodle cups, just for people to just take. And they had, they actually had to set them up. I'm like over there to do an IRL stream. And they're like, hey, Hellpockets, come over here, set up these Cup of Noodle cups. And to make a freaking tower of Cup of Noodle cups with the Twitch guys, with the Twitch cops, Mm-hmm. By the way, those guys are really bad at spatial recognition, man. They were doing stuff all sideways and stuff. We had big gaps down there. I'm surprised that thing didn't fall over.
Yeah. But yeah, so there was no word on when Geese comes out, but he was playable, and from everything I've seen on Twitterverse, everyone seems to like him.
He was pretty comfortable with a little bit. I got the chance to play with him. One of the things that Spooky actually told me was that he actually has his move list pretty much includes everything that he's ever had. Give or take maybe a couple of things that just wouldn't fit in the Tekken universe. But one of the things that I was surprised that he had that we hadn't seen apparently is Deadly Rave. Apparently he has Deadly Rave. Yeah,
I wanted to see it. I didn't see it anywhere. I want to see how that and Raging Storm work, how much meter each uses, all that stuff.
Yeah, he has the max mode, which we actually saw in the trailer, but there was something that I know I was seeing somebody else do like this combo where like they would knock them like full half of the ring away into the wall, and then they would do final Reppuken and it would juggle, and I was like, oh man, this is better than KOF 14.
I mean, the fact that everyone is 100% on board with this is a good sign.
Yeah, the response was extremely positive. I mean, I talked to a lot of Bandai Namco reps, and they were just like, man, we're actually surprised it's going over this well. Like, do you believe it? Shout out to the Bandai Namco ops, actually. They're pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, like I think that that's a great addition to the Tekken cast, and come around the 2018 season, probably going to see a lot of Geeses out there, and might be some calls for nerfs. I don't know. I say give them at least half a year before you touch them.
We'll see. I'm not going to say anything about that. I don't know how strong he is, how weak he is.
Yeah.
But if he is too busted, yeah, they need to fix him right away. Especially if the Tekken World Tour is going on all year next year.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it's something like blatant, then obviously, yeah. But if it's something like he's just good,
Well, like Akuma was ridiculously good. Like any idiot could pick him up and just destroy people. And if you were good, you were destroying everybody.
If you were a good Akuma player, you almost won NCR.
I mean, didn't Punko almost win Evo that one year?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Like Akuma was
we got to do something about this, yeah.
But so Geese is supposed to be winter. I don't know if it's winter 2017 or winter 2018.
I could have sworn they had a 2017 at the end of that, yeah.
I understand, but that could mean June of next year. And then Noctis is spring of 2018, and that could mean about this time next year. Hopefully that's not the case.
At least with Dragon Ball, we got hard dates.
So we'll see. And these are the second and third DLC characters for Tekken 7. Don't know if they're doing more. I remember people telling me there's only 3, or they announced only 3 that are going to be
guest characters.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get more. We have to get more.
I feel like, not that I think Noctis is a disappointing way to end on it, but I feel like that's just, well, there's two things going on there. Obviously, you're never going to get the left field advantage from that again, Like, everybody's going to be just a little bit jaded from Noctis, because they just, how do you top a totally different franchise, a totally different genre that has almost zero connection to your universe in any way? You know, one of the people, like, because a good example would be one of the, and not that you can't crowd please, not that you can't please the fans or anything like that, but you're not gonna get that nice little, like, you know, raw reaction. You're not gonna get that, you know, I didn't know I had these feelings kind of moment. You know?
Yeah, like the Geese announcement was much bigger for us, as in like people within the fighting game community. Noctis announcement's bigger for people who don't play fighting games. Just like
exactly
regular old RPG fans. Like, what? Oh, he's in this? Hell yeah! I remember when Yoda and Vader were in Soul
Oh
Calibur.
boy, yeah.
Oh, speaking of Soul Calibur, like the announcement was done with Soul Calibur.
Yeah, Damon was pissed because of that. He thought they were talking about Soul Calibur 6, and he was like, "Oh baby," and he was just like, "Wait, they're fishing." Poor Damon.
Yeah, poor Damon. CPT Damon.
CPT Damon. Oh wow, did I just blow up? Oh man.
No, CPT Damon at a Tekken event, hoping for Soul Calibur, watching the Final Fantasy 15 character. Man,
what a disappointment.
But sticking to announcements, I gotta say that I lost my shit at Geese. You know that.
Yeah, we both did.
Loved it. It's a good thing I was home and I wasn't at E-League for.
Oh, dude.
God damn. I don't play Injustice. Okay, but they look so perfect.
They look pretty good.
The moment, so he Raph throws his sai, and you see a guy in a trench coat, and just instantly I lost my shit. I'm like, oh, it's the fucking turtles! Ah! I was just yelling at the top of my lungs. I'm like, oh shit!
You know what's crazy to me is that nobody else made that connection, because that's a pretty easy connection to make. You know?
Yeah. Me and Abe we're talking about it. Like we talk about this a lot. The two of us can recite the entire first movie word for word.
Oh damn!
Because we're nerds, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is huge, and like I don't get it. So like we said, people were mixed about Noctis and Tekken. People are also mixed about this, but in a more negative way.
Yeah.
No, like, why in the world would you put Ninja Turtle characters in a DC universe? It makes no fucking sense. All this shit, people are bashing it, and then I look. People are posting up. I guess there was a crossover with Batman and Ninja
I was gonna say it just happened, didn't it?
I have no idea. I don't read comics. I haven't read comics.
I'm not a fucking nerd. I don't read shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Goddamn nerd. But it's just weird to me. So two things are weird to me. One, I've talked to a lot of people who are losing their shit over the Ninja Turtle thing. Yeah, which is cool. I'm happy they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. When I try to talk to them before about Ninja Turtles, they're like, "Oh, Ninja Turtles are alright. It's okay." But now all of a sudden, it's shit. It's okay to lose your mind, assholes. And then two, why hate on this? Like, it makes no sense. Like, they're comic book characters. You throw them in the comic book world. Isn't Hellboy also in this game?
Yes, and he is 100% not DC, but he's a comic book character.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, Hellboy, like I was like, oh shit, Hellboy's in this game. That's fucking sick. That is sick. Hellboy's sick. The turtles are sick. And I mean, come on, the turtles travel through time. It only makes sense that they can interdimensional travel into different universes.
Easily, man. There's like a whole arc. There's actually one of the series is just that. They don't actually do ninja stuff in New York anymore. They're just constantly in outer space or in another dimension. And that's like 90s, man. That's like almost a big chunk of the 90s where back when Raph had the freaking full bodysuit. Like, I didn't even know who that was for like 2 years. I was like, who the hell is this turtle? He's all black. Who's this black turtle? I want to be the black turtle for Christmas. I went as the black turtle for Christmas. Everybody just thought I was a shadow.
Damn. You mean the shadow? The shadow nose?
The shadow. The shadow nose. But like people are having like this weird knee-jerk reaction to it, and I honestly I'm flabbergasted by it too, because I thought that the turtles had like, you know, like there's like a couple things in the geekdom of games and comic books and whatever media that is usually pretty safe to go with, and turtles is definitely up there for a lot of people, even if not just surely for nostalgia factor, but simply because they're a good product, right? And I feel like a lot of this knee-jerk stuff is just because somebody else was expecting another character that, you know, no one ever even teased or promised, you know?
Yeah.
It's clearly out of left field as a character pick, or for character pick, apparently. But I don't really believe their anger. That's the thing. I don't really believe they're pissed. I believe that they're upset that somebody else didn't get in. Like a lot of people were talking about, where's Constantine at, right? I'm like, well, they already got Swamp Thing, didn't they? Was that? Is he in? Yeah, he's in there. Swamp Thing is in.
Yeah,
he's in Injustice.
I forget all the characters in Injustice. I'm gonna be honest.
My bad. We'll look that up. We got the internet next to us right now.
Yeah, it's just people mad that their character didn't make it in. It's the same with Noctis. Like everyone, like why Noctis? Why not
Kizuma, Kiryu from freaking Yakuza, man.
And yeah, don't get me wrong. That character, I don't know anything about the franchise, but that character makes perfect sense. He beats the shit out of people, he fights, and everyone loves him. And it makes like putting him in Tekken would be perfect. But he didn't get in. Instead, Noctis got in.
That might have been a Sega thing, honestly, too. You know, like you got to work with Sega on that, and you could. You ever try working with Sega before? Oh boy.
Yeah, but like here, so the Noctis Tekken thing. You remember how I said it's gonna get people not play, like don't play Tekken, don't play fighting games into this. That's what the Turtles are gonna do for Injustice. For people like, I don't play Injustice. I'm gonna play Injustice.
You want to play Turtles?
I just want to play Turtles. Like the other two characters who are announced. What is it? Adam and Enchantress. I don't know who the hell they are. I know who the Turtles are.
Yeah.
I don't know the other two. So it's weird. Like I'm on two separate sides with two different games. One game is like, you know, oh cool, Noctis, whatever. This other game, oh shit, I'm playing this fucking game now. It'd be a turtle game. I'd get my ass beat, but why not, right?
I agree with you. Now, you want to know why people are just upset, though. And I know that it's possibly because one of those things where, like we said, it's just their character not getting in, right? And you react to it in the way where, well, this is just going to make me play the game more, obviously. Why aren't people just saying, well, fine, I'll just play what I was already enjoying, you know? Like, a lot of people are just kind of like, they can't really seem to move on beyond that point. And then the way they're expressing themselves is probably the part that's the most troublesome, right? People are acting betrayed. You know, like NRS betrayed their trust by doing this. It's just a little bit dramatic, I think, you know? I mean, I guess you want that, though, if you're like, you know, the marketer. You want to have people, like, you know, beating down your doorknob with your front door with torches and pitchforks. And then you'll say, okay, here's your Constantine, guys, go away. Thanks for the money.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think it's
one of the big ones that people wanted. For sure.
Yeah, but I think TMNT is way bigger, easily. Like, are you kidding me?
The thing that gets me with all these DLCs, like here, when KO14 DLC came out, I wasn't happy with all the characters that came out, but I knew other people would be happy, and that's it. That's all that mattered. Like, I figured it's gonna get more people to play the game. I was wrong, but that was my thought process. I'm like, oh, sick. 4 new characters, this is going to be the shit. And then you have 1 or 2 new characters technically coming to Tekken. All the KOF people are saying they're going to play Tekken because of Geese. And then we don't know how Noctis is going to work out just yet. And TMNT, we don't know how it's going to work. So the thing I like and hate about the trailer, Leonardo definitely says we fight as a team, meaning they can be like a Captain Ginyu type deal.
Oh boy.
Where, you know, they fight as a team. Or you just swap out turtles. Like, I don't know how that's going to be.
Different traits, maybe, or something.
Yeah. And then when the trailer ends, it shows Leonardo in front of the other 3. And he is the leader. Don't get me wrong. Makes sense. But
actually, it depends on which version we're talking about, because there's a reboot coming out where... Oh, boy, what a steamy pile that's going to be, right?
Well, this looks like it's... These turtles look like they're based on...
In 90s movie, yeah.
Yeah. And I fucking love that so much.
Oh, yeah.
So much.
Dude, they look so good, man. Like, holy crap.
It's ridiculous.
It's perfect. So I just can't wait to see how they play, you know. Like, and that end, our NRS actually did its job, you know. They were like, well, these are characters I want to see, and I actually want to see how they play. Even if I'm not that invested in the game, you've got my eyes now, you know. You've got everybody's eyes. Even if they hate this shit, they're gonna watch the trailers. They're gonna watch TMNT matches, you know. Because they were watching already. If they were that passionate about Injustice 2 to hate TMNT, you already had them. Now you got all these other people who didn't even know about it. So, good job. That's good marketing.
It is.
I wish we had that in SNK World, you know. Had some good marketing.
My heart. All we have for marketing in the King of Fighters world right now is the community.
The community.
And we got we had a big, not big. I don't know how big it was. I think it's like 60 people maybe. Tournament in Colombia. This past weekend. ET was there. He steamrolled everybody. He played Kula, the quote unquote best player in Mexico, which I mean could be true. I don't know. And it was good. I mean the two of them met in grand finals. Kula reset it. It was 3-2, very close set. And then the next one just blew my mind. Like ET just steamrolled him. Like it looked like that first set never happened.
Damn.
And I was like, why? Like, what happened? Did ET adjust? Did Kula, did nerves overcome Kula? What exactly happened?
I mean, that's the ET definitely is capable of adjusting on the fly.
Yeah,
he did the Shanghai twice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
and I having seen Kula play other international talent, such as M Dash, doesn't necessarily adjust as quickly. Maybe gets well. Those were long sets too, so that's different, you know. So yeah, man, like not a surprising outing, but at the same time, really cool to see that happen because I know a lot of people have been wanting to see Kula versus the world for the most part. And so far, now he's hit Japan and basically fought the Taiwan hero, the Evo champion. Mm-hmm. I don't know who's next on his list, but hopefully he gets a W. Because they had a first to 12 afterwards, and he lost that too. Yeah,
he. Oh, okay. I was gonna say they had a first to 12. I don't know what the score was, but I figured it'd be like 12-5. It
was like 12-9 or something like that for ET. Yeah, it was pretty close. I mean, for closer than that, yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe ET wasn't playing. There was no Daimon. I didn't see a Daimon in the team, so ET might have been taking it easy on him. Not making them
12-7.
No hot. Oh, 12-7. Shit.
Yeah. Hey, it was right in between what we said.
That's right. We're both liars.
Nice. Equal. Well, hey, I said I figured it would be this. You're the liar.
Well, if this is Price is Right, I'm still waiting for the showcase at this point because you already got brought on. I went over.
You lost.
Well, yeah, I lost. I'm waiting to go. I got another turn though,
But yeah, it was fun to watch, and I think they're still doing shit right now too.
Yeah, the VCO should be over there streaming something. I know actually he ran some money matches after the first of 12 between ET and Kula, and I think he might have signed off for the time being, but I don't know if they're doing anything right now. They maybe, hopefully. Not that you haven't already had enough of KOF 14 this weekend because we also had KO Fest. KO Fest? Is that what it?
Yeah,
KOFus? I don't know how to say it. KOFus. We had in Japan, Button Masters JP. KOFus. Really nice production. Really interesting platform for I would call variety hour that they chose to go with around the time of the tournament was kind of in mid swing. But dude, there were some heavy hitters there. I think everybody showed up to that thing. You saw M Dash there. You saw King Debu. You saw Azuki Neko, the god. The only guy with the balls to make top 4 without a Benimaru in sight. So, yeah, some of the best KOF you can get definitely took place there at this event. I believe the results were... I actually just had this favorite. Let me just look this up real quick. Azuki Neko was in 3rd place, though. I know that. That's what I remember clearly. But yeah, like I kind of got in there around the time they started doing like this weird Meitin-kun mirror match. So they basically made all these women play 1v1 against the voice actress of Meitin-kun. And she's actually pretty good. Like I was not expecting some of the setup she was using, and I was like, well, I already knew this character was pretty dirty if you give him the room for it, but apparently she knows about it. So, hats off to her. She made it look real. And there was a couple there, and they also gave her some pretty good challenges there too. So, okay, so KO Fest 2017 top 4 results: Score, Hisa, Azuki Neko, and Kron Abao. KR1 Abao.
Yeah, you were gonna say KRS-One for a quick second.
I almost said Krona Bao. I was like, that's like, the Japanese wolf crone or something. No, that's a sponsor. What the hell's a wolf crone anyway? But yeah, so that was actually a pretty good event. In case you want to check that out, you can probably see the archives at ButtonMastersJP, twitch.tv/ButtonMastersJP. There was also a secondary stream where they were running stuff off the main channel. You just add a 2 to the end of that URL, and you'll be able to get the matches over there too, which were really freaking good, man. You might have seen that Twitch clip I posted of that Billy Kane whiff punish with raw CD. Oh man, that was beautiful.
That was good.
That was so pretty. I hope I see that in real life, man. I'm gonna freaking toss my chair, man.
You should. Just throw that shit.
I'll just throw that chair off the stage. Get him out of here, man. He's got the psychic ability. He's got the shining, man. Yeah, no, a lot of KOF positivity going on there, and a really great weekend for the KOF community overall. Obviously, we had some unpleasantries with a recent article that came out from Event Hubs. Once again, if you saw the stream last Friday while we were covering this, we don't believe that this was written in any malicious tone or anything like this. The author was given, the information, and she went with it. And the community, for the most part, responded very passionately. Yeah, and I think that's good. No, not positively. No, but it was a passion is positive, obviously, but well, not obviously, but it was. I don't think we were asleep necessarily. I think we were kind of cruising, I think we were just looking forward to the weekend. We'd cover some KOF stuff, play some matches with other people, obviously, and then somebody poked the beehive, and we were like, "What the fuck, man?" Yeah. And everybody came out.
This is one of those weird cases where the entire fighting game community, for the most part, came to the defense of a game.
Yeah.
Which you don't usually see. That's the thing that made me most happy about this. So everybody from various scenes were like, "Oh no, fuck that! This is all wrong. This article's stupid. Why are you hating on this game?" I'm like, "Shit, look at that. That's cool."
No, that's really cool. And they could have just as easily said, "You know what? They're right," even without not knowing what the hell they were talking about. Right? They could have just done that.
There were definitely some people that did that.
Sure, yeah, but it's a lot easier to do that than it is to actually come out and say, "No, this is wrong." And I really appreciate that from everybody who stepped up for KOF and for fighting games in general, and just not let a game get mislabeled when it's just so obviously more than what is being said by a few people. Also want to point out that probably the biggest beef that I had with it, and what a lot of other people had with it, was just the simple fact that the myth of KOF being harder than other fighting games was once again perpetuated. The entire theme of the article was getting over the learning curve. And I don't know if that's her series or if that's just what she chose to name that. But the learning curve in KOF isn't much higher than what it is in Street Fighter or Marvel or Skullgirls or Guilty Gear even, Fighting games are very simple. Anybody, I think, with enough practice can do combos, can do footsies and whatnot. The question is, are you going to be good enough to do it against somebody else who's just as good, if not better than you are? That's hard. That's going to take work, And if you start saying the game is hard because some dude that's better than you is beating the shit out of you, you just suck. Get better. That happens for every game, You're going to quit Street Fighter V in the middle of the season because you can't win a major? You can't win a premier event? This game's too hard. Why am I doing this? It's a waste of time. No, you're going to be like, this guy's better than me. He's taking my money. So I better step it up or get the fuck out of the way. Yep. Simple as that. So stop perpetuating that myth, man. It's the same thing for KOF.
Oh, man, it's hard. Jumps.
Oh boy, the jumps, man! Jesus, dude. And now I'll even admit, part of that has to do with the old 13 days where certain people will get on the mic and start saying, "Oh man, KOF 13 is so intricate. We get 4 jumps, man, not including the neutral ones." And that would just be I wasn't going to tell them no, because at the time, I'll admit it, I was fairly new to that community. Because, I came from KOF 11. I had a history with that only. I was completely contained in NorCal and parts of Japan at the time, basically. So I didn't want to come in there and start telling anybody else about how they wanted to commentate their game or anything like that. But the more I played it, the more I played 13, I was like, you know what, these jumps ain't really, it ain't that crucial, baby. It's not like you can pick a hop and then just die for it unless it wouldn't have mattered what you did. You just weren't blocking at the time, right? Mm-hmm. Having 2 extra jumps doesn't change anything. They're pretty situational, if that. You know, the quote unquote precise inputs to get a hop is drastically over exaggerated. I think that if people actually gave it a chance, like they gave a chance to other games, they'd find that KOF is actually very liberating in terms of its system. The ability to do multiple things universally. It might seem overwhelming at first because you might be of the mindset that you have to do these things, but you don't. You can totally find a play style that fits you. You don't ever have to hop. I've seen people that don't hop at all. I mean, they don't win, but they don't hop. They don't hop. They can play the game just fine. They just don't hop, you know? So,
yeah,
I mean...
Play the game. Play what you like. If something's too hard for you, don't tell people the game's too difficult. Don't, overstate the difficulty of your own game.
Yeah.
Don't lie to people.
Oh yes, please do not exaggerate the game. We were children, but now we are grown adults. We can now stop lying to people, telling them that we are the best fighting game players in the world because nobody plays our game. It's BS.
So, a bunch of events happening, but you said I completely forgot this, but you told me something's happening in Boston this coming weekend.
Yes, so the Capcom Pro Tour North American Regional Finals occurring, I believe the dates are November 18th to the 19th, correct I am. Or is it 17th to 18th? Because it's Friday, Saturday, that's right, yeah, 17th to 18th. So this is, I believe last year was different. This year you can only compete in this regional final if you are from the USA, if you have home residence here. In the previous year, I believe everybody was invited, but they would only get global points from it or something. I don't know. Whatever, it's region locked. It's for real region locked this year. So the interesting thing about it is obviously the fact that it is an auto qualifier, so there is technically one more spot up for grabs here. And I mean, if you're Sako and you're sitting there down in 30th place, you're probably like, oh boy, kind of want to make sure the 5 guys from America that are qualified take this tournament, He's got to be sweating his boots right now. He's got to be sweating in his boots right now, man.
I'm sure someone has a graphic up saying who needs to win what, who needs to lose what in order to make it in, for this person not to make it in.
Oh, yeah. I need to find that because I was actually looking at the CPT site, and I'm looking at it right now, and they omit some stuff because of the regional qualifiers. Like DDMO KOF is not really considered qualified, even though there's a page saying check out who qualified for CPT.
He should have qualified. His name wasn't all qualified.
He did. That's what I mean. But because it's done in the ranking fashion, he's technically not ranked.
Oh, well,
yeah. He's still he's like 38 right now, like ranking wise.
Yeah, so that just means he'll be like 32, like C32.
Basically, right? So I expect him to fix that later on. But now's a good time if you haven't been following along. Just like go check out the website. They got a lot of information on there for you if you want to know about who's hot. Like I'm gonna be doing pockets picks once regional finals is over because I never pick before Capcom Cup finals. There's no future in that. Never pick regionals. Regionals are just too uncertain. You got 5 guys in there who are already sitting pretty, and they're basically if they show up, they're basically just showing up to gatekeep. They're relaxing. Mm-hmm. That means that anybody else of those 5 could win that tournament and auto qualify, bump Sako out. So Sako's probably breaking bread right now. All right, guys, got to take this serious, man. Can't be letting me get kicked out of Capcom Cup 2017 before I get to show everybody how to play Zeku.
Oh boy,
yeah, that's gonna be cool. I hope he makes it in because I want to see he's the professor, man. He's the combo. I don't want to call him the combo mechanic. I said that about Max yesterday. He's the combo scientist.
Oh yeah. It should be a good show. Gonna be on CBT Fighters or Capcom Fighters. CBT Fighters. Jesus, wrong with me. Go check it out this weekend. It's gonna be good. Gonna be fun. It's weird because I don't play Street Fighter V, but I've been enjoying watching a lot of it this year. So that's good, I guess. And speaking of Street Fighter V, I guess there was an esports award thing going on today. Esports like international award. I don't know what the hell this thing is. I've never heard of this company.
Yeah, it just kind of happened, right?
Yeah, on Twitter they are at esports IA. Punk apparently won esports rookie of the year for console gaming. Console gaming.
All right, I got an issue with that. Not like anything about him deserving it or anything like that. Just about the status of him being a rookie. Considering he bust on the scene in 2016, he was at Capcom Pro Tour Regional Finals in America.
Mm-hmm.
Can he really be considered a rookie?
Nah. Well, he won the Rookie of the Year award, so yeah.
How long are you a rookie in the FGC, man? Like, you're a rookie until you win Evo.
I don't know.
Only the OGs are not rookies because they've all won Evo. If you haven't won Evo, you're not even OG. Damn, dude.
Do side tournaments count?
Of course, yeah. That's
right,
how he got so many OGs in FGC to begin with. They've all got Evo wins that nobody can prove.
Yeah, Nemo was definitely rising star 20. We were all laughing about that.
Oh my god, that's great. No, man, hats off to Punk, dude. Like he just raw talent, and you just love to see stuff like that happen. And then I got to say that 2017, 2016, both of those years so far have been the best years for new young talent coming in here, showing what they got, and showing to us that the future is in good hands. Because those are the guys to beat now. Sonic Fox, Punk, the Skill Sage, apparently tearing it up in New York in Marvel Infinite. Yeah, man, stuff's looking great, and I think those people getting the spotlight works even better because now young people are seeing them doing things that they might have been afraid to even show up at. And they're like, hey, maybe this is possible now. I know this guy. I went to high school with this nerd. I beat him in Street Fighter all the time. Maybe I should be up in there playing for $100 million. Well, I wish. So yeah, man, it's been great. So he has definitely shined like way brighter than many, probably rivaled only by Sonic Fox at this point. Maybe, I don't know. Are they which one's brighter than the other? You think Sonic Fox or Punk? Who's getting the golden rub?
So Sonic Fox is doing it bigger. Punk is doing it in a bigger game, a game that gets more attention.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, me personally, I'd say Sonic Fox.
Okay.
Because Sonic Fox is also now doing it in Marvel, which is, I don't know how big that game is going to be, but I know you said you want to talk about it tonight.
Yeah. So I just want to get I think Punk's bigger. Just want to get that out there. I think Punk's bigger.
Okay.
But yeah, I did want to talk about Marvel Infinite today because sorry, the spaghetti's coming back all of a sudden. Might need to get some water real quick. So if you were watching Twitter today, you might have seen a little image that popped up on your feed of one Marvel Infinite off-screen screenshot. I call it an off-screen screenshot because I took a picture of a screen with a fat, it's a ghetto screenshot. Depicting not only the Marvel Infinite character select screen with a couple extra characters, but also a picture of wholly who we can believe to be, because the name's up top in the scroll bar next to the health meter. Venom and Marvel Infinite has leaked to the world via screen of a screenshot.
So I didn't see the character select. Now I gotta find this thing.
You gotta see that. Actually, you gotta see that character selection, man. That shit's hella funny because they actually, I'm sure this is not permanent, but like they got the Winter Soldier on the Capcom side.
Nice.
But I'm like,
The Winter Soldier is just the Bionic Commando.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was like, dude, like, what would be sick if they actually did that? They're like, yo, like, he's playing for Capcom's team now, baby. We never said they wouldn't do that. He may be a Marvel IP, but he switched to the Capcom side. They got a better franchise. They offer more benefits. They don't really. It's probably about the same. But yeah, so that's, they got those two photos floating around. I mean, real talk, like, I expected Venom to be bigger, like, in terms of stature. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just the stance that he's in that photo. Maybe it's not such, like, a gangly look as it is, because as anybody who knows what Venom looks like, it's definitely not gangly. That dude is built. That's a corn-fed big boy.
He's also standing next to Jeddah, who's relatively tall character in this.
I still think he should be taller than Jeddah too. Like he's supposed to, like Venom's supposed to be humongous.
I think he's just supposed to be swole as shit. I don't know if he's supposed to be humongous.
He's pretty tall too, I think. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, yeah. Well, Eddie Brock compared to Peter Parker was huge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Spider-Man's pretty tall in this game too. So.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, it's like maybe it's like a Carnage skin or something, right? And he's just like sickly Venom or something. I don't know. Venom is 7'2" or something. Damn, Shaquille O'Neal status.
What the hell's Venom? Jesus, all right.
Dunking on.
I'll believe that. I'm not doing any research.
Venom dunk. Can't shoot free throws though. But yeah, so that leaked out, and I mean, these things happen. Sometimes there's information that falls through the cracks, and they end up on the internet for everybody to see. And maybe it's ready to go. Maybe it's not ready to go. Maybe it's not ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I know Capcom has to roll with these punches, and I know at least people are happy that Venom is in the game now. It's confirmed more or less. I mean, unless we get like some kind of retroactive flim-flam. We're like, okay, we had to put him back on the back burner, so here you go, Squirrel Girl.
Wow, that'll make Walkman happy.
Yeah, of course, right? So, I mean, cool, great. This actually comes on the heels of another supposed leak that the Unreal 4.1 engine news was coming from. Although that one I felt like was a little more common knowledge, at least that part of it. But then that leak supposedly hit everything, like it hit Street Fighter V, it hit Marvel, it hit fucking RPG games apparently, it hit Dragon Ball Fighters. So not a good week for holding on for information.
No, it's been pretty bad. But so it's bad for holding on to information, but apparently, it's good for people.
It's good publicity.
It's debatable.
I mean, they got people. I don't think anybody's actually mad that Venom's in it, though. I think this gives people a chance to hold on to something. They're like, okay, we're gaining some ground here. Of course, you couple this with the fact that other leak talking about X-Men going to be in season 2, and people are just like, oh, and you hope that it's true at this point, because if it's not, and this is something I was talking about with Bandai Namco guys, and this is why they hate leaks. Is because the control of information is everything, Mm-hmm. You can't even respond to leaks at that point, because once the idea is in the public's head, anything that deters that is going to be a buzzkill. And the last thing you want to do in the marketing company or in the marketing division is be a source of a buzzkill.
Yeah. And you got to hand it to Bandai Namco. That ship is tight.
Yes,
that is the real unsinkable ship right there. There's no leaks anywhere,
dude. Like nobody leaked Noctis. Holy shit!
Yeah, that would be big.
I'm sure that would have been like if somebody had that piece of information and like they could sell that. They could literally sell that information for a decent amount of money. Yo, Noctis is gonna be in Tekken 7. That's $25,000.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yeah. There's that, and then there's Injustice. I guess TMNT didn't leak. Supposedly someone leaked it.
There's the guy on Reddit who's purporting that his other leaks is saying like, this is my credentials that I leaked TMNT before it came out on the E-League, and I'm like bravo, I guess, right? Like nobody can really prove it one way or the other. You have a Game Facts post from like maybe I guess a month ago or something. So I don't know.
Either way, if it was someone like actually like making leaks, like putting out a ton of information instead of just saying that's gonna be Ninja Turtles, it would have gotten a bit more news. It would have been on like websites and shit.
Well, I mean, the Reddit thread is on certain websites. That's the dangerous part, is that some of these websites are now taking hold of this stuff and they're saying, you know what, why not? Why not put this stuff up? I mean, remember we had with KOF 14, where we got the leak list from KOF 14, and then like at first everybody was like, oh, this is bull,
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody put, and then they brought it up again, and it wasn't the one that was put up by John Grimm. It was a different one that had like Shingo and all these other characters in it, right? And they started running it with that. So I mean, it's getting to the point where you don't really know who to believe, I certainly can't trust anything that isn't like stamped by the company at this point. And I'm sure that's what they would prefer, you know? Make everything run the way it's supposed to. Leaks are nice. Leaks are great if they're real and everything, but you'll know famously the day that Final Fantasy VII Remake was announced, we saw the leak on Gematsu. Or Silicon Era, there, Silicon Era.
Yeah, Silicon Era.
And
people called bullshit on it right away.
That dude almost got torched, man. Like, they were going to shut his site down. And then, and then the trailer hit, and I was just like, it's even worse when it's true, man. Because I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, then you have those other kinds of leaks where, you remember when Rock was the last DLC character?
Oh, man.
Picture. It's much like this this Venom leak.
The Venom,
like a picture of a screen on a desk. Like, it's not photoshopped or anything. People are like, no, that can't be real. That can't be. It can't be Rock. Why would it be Rock? He's a Mark of the Wolves character. And yeah, those are the kinds that I obviously believe more. I still question them, but.
Well, if you got hard evidence like that, that's fine. Yeah, but at that point, then you're also hurting the person that's giving you that trust. Yeah. And I mean, in this case, whoever gave this person this trust with this information, they just decided to say, "Screw it, I'm gonna drink my In-N-Out soda and gonna play some Marvel Infinite while taking photos of Venom and put it on the internet."
Black Rose is asking in chat, wasn't it ET that leaked Rock? Yes.
Yeah,
it was ET that leaked Rock.
Early access.
Well, like, see, you had one of the top players leaking Rock for their game. That's shitty. Whoever leaked Venom is a piece of shit too. So,
I mean, maybe it's also another top player, you know? Because it's obviously not like a mistake. This is real, you know. This is access to something that nobody else has right now, and I don't know if they give that to top players or not, but it seems like they might, and hopefully.
Well, in ET's case, he was taking a tour of the studio or some shit like that.
He just took a picture of the damn monitor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one. This is not. This is not at Capcom, obviously.
No. And I mean, hopefully it goes over better than the way it got received immediately. I mean, I think that Marvel Infinite has obviously got some potential there, despite the rocky start that it had. The Battle of the Stones tournament is like rolling along. I think they got another event coming up at Red Bull Battlegrounds, Proving Grounds, I think.
I don't know. I had the schedule memorized, and I stopped caring. Battle.
There's no more stones to win. Really, the hype factor's gone. All the stones are claimed. This one should be like, if you win this one, you should grab it. You should be able to take someone else's stone. That should be like the winning prize.
Oh, like that thief from Kirby that just steals your shit?
Exactly, yeah. Just like takes your shit and then you got to eat them and get your stuff back.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all the stones are definitely claimed. But there are 3 more qualifying tournaments, apparently. 3 online qualifying tournaments, apparently. Yeah, Europe, Latin America, North America.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, man, I think Marvel Infinite has an opportunity to go places. The thing, like, a lot of people like to claim that Marvel Infinite is a bad game and that it has no chance in surviving in the FGC, and yet they release a rumored patch list and people are just like, oh, thank God, game's gonna get better. You know? How many other games you give a second chance to like that? You know you love this shit, stop fronting.
Yeah, people love to see information for the game. They kind of want to watch it burn, but at the same time, they're genuinely interested. They're going to keep watching. Like, Street Fighter V is that game that a lot of people talk shit about. Same thing with Marvel. They're just talking shit about both the being Capcom titles right now. But it's all they talk about. And they watch all these tournaments. They're in Twitch chat talking shit, and at the same time losing their mind over some shit, or just saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe this game is so stupid. How can he make a comeback like that?"
You know what's crazy though is that's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they should want. You know, we strive very hard to do comparisons with sports and professional athletic stuff, right? And sports fans are some of the most bitchiest fucking bitches you've ever met in your life. You know, they will bitch about everything, man. They'll make up stuff to bitch about. Like, they'll be like, oh, man, he's a cheater because I caught him eating a freaking crack-laced Big Mac in the parking lot. We shouldn't even allow this guy to play anymore. He's way too strong, you know? Check the tape, check the piss bucket, you know? Like, we'll get, like, dudes that will stalk people to, like, just make up shit in their own heads. And then they spend money to go to the games every day and watch the shows on Sundays. Mm-hmm. And they say, I hate this game. Every time I lose, I hate this game.
Yeah, you know what? You just submitted the fact that esports are indeed actual sports for me. They're real.
Yep.
I have to call them esports, not competitive gaming anymore. Shit.
The Olympics have won.
What is it? Oh, so I got a lot of hands-on with Fightcade 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's significantly better than original Fightcade. However, it's still not perfect. It's still not like where I want it to be. After playing with it more, my opinions of it aren't as good, but it's still... I still don't mind playing on this as much, because I refuse to play on old Fightcade. That shit was atrocious. So if you made a Fightcade account in 2015, go ahead and sign up for Fightcade 2 or download Fightcade 2.
I guess I should do that, yeah.
You should. You definitely made it in
2015, yeah.
Yeah, go download it, go play. There's 3,500 games on there. There's like Genesis, TG16, Sega Master System, arcade games. I don't get it. There's no Super Nintendo games.
No Super Nintendo games, so no Secret of Mana.
Yeah, you can't. Mario Kart, Secret of Mana, Super Bomberman with your buddies. It makes no sense. I don't.
How the hell can you not run Super Bomberman in the? Oh my! This is actually the first SNES emulator that would allow the 4-player Bomberman, right? In theory.
In theory, but I don't know if Fightcade would allow 4 people in one room.
That's true. I've yet to find enough. If chat or internet, if you guys got a SNES emulator that will run 4-player SNES games, like let us know. We've been trying to do that on Goons for the longest time. Got like a whole gimmick planned around that, but now we're just stuck waiting for Dragon's Crown Pro. Speaking of which, finally get to play that game on stream.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be fun.
I still haven't got to play the game. When I wanted to play it, like everyone I knew was looking forward to it. And they bought it or they pre-ordered it when it came out. They said they hated the game.
The titties were too much. That's what it was.
Yeah, they genuinely said it's just like it's too much. And I was like, well, how's the gameplay? Oh, I don't know. It's like, oh, all right. So it looks fun. Like, don't get me wrong.
No, it is really fun actually. I mean, I own it, so it's really fun. It just I had no one to play with. It's all right. I survived. I played single player for a really long time.
I'll get into it. It'll be good. Fun. Right. We'll have a lot of fun.
Cool. All right. I think that's about it. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed this episode, and hopefully everybody enjoys the upcoming regional finals coming at you from Boston, Massachusetts, this November 17th. Man, I guess after that we'll see you at Capcom Cup. Man, this year's just can't believe it.
Hell of a year.
Dude, and then after that we got Dragon Ball Fighters in January at open beta. Doesn't stop. And then we get we already had Evo announcement, So that was cool.
We got the dates announced.
Got the dates and the hotel announcement.
For like what, 3rd time ever?
Yeah, that's great actually, because that gives me time between that and CEO to actually get some time in, vacation time built up. Start saving now. This is something that we purport heavily here at Super Desperation Radio Studios. If you cannot save up for any event throughout the year, make sure that you save up for Evo. Now, don't go fund me a month before time, or 2 days before. Go to Evo, meet the Hound.
Yeah, the Hound goes to Evo. That's the only event he goes to.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, so it's been a great year. We can't wait for the next year, and there's really no stopping anymore. So you're gonna have to find times to nap when you can. And of course, make sure. Oh, ban me from CEO. Not gonna happen, baby. I gotta make top 8 in KOF 14 again. I've been talking to Jabali all weekend about that. I'm like, dude, you gotta set it up. I need to make this happen again. I gotta make a better intro this time. The intro last time was cool, but I can do better. Like I feel like I was on the spot there, and I just kind of improv'd it. This year, I got something saved up for it. Got a whole gimmick. It's gonna involve you, so be ready.
God damn it, House. Yeah, let's Just kill it, Chris.
All right, cool. All right, well, we'll take it easy, guys. We'll see you next time. And if you enjoy this, make sure you check us out on twitch.tv/GameGoons. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Manchess and at Hell Pockets, and also follow the Game Goons Twitter at GameGoonsTV, where you can catch us on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. for Mount Paizo Arcade, the Dragon Ball Fighters and Dragon Ball Supers, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GG-centric podcast of the future. And I think that's it. So, from everybody here at Super Desperation Radio Studios,
take it easy, everybody.